Before we continue and go through the entire video, let me ask you this question first. You have two choices to pick from, either a long-lasting relationship, or B, the prom date relationship. And this question is for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're currently single, or you're talking to the girl you like right now, or you're like me, now in a steady relationship, or you just experienced a breakup and you're trying to regroup yourself, preparing for the next relationship that's going to come. Regardless of these four situations, if you're choosing the prom date relationship, congratulations to you. You can click off this video right now. There's no point for me to tell you what to do, give you any advice, and there's nothing good for me to tell you. Since the prom date relationship, the formula is very, very simple. You're just gonna be a fuckboy, go to club, have fun, fuck some bitches, and just throw them to the streets. It's that simple. You're both seeking for pleasure. It's just a better standard of masturbating yourself. No emotion, no spiritual things involving, no nothing going on, and purposely it's just empty inside. If you are in the long-lasting side, you know that your action dictates your future. What you're doing right now is gonna have consequences in the future. And that's why the whole society's the propaganda of hookup culture is so fucked up. It's like the Fresh and Fit podcast, everyone was arguing each other, alpha man, alpha woman, everyone tried to prove their point right, everyone start to roast each other and just show that they are more valuable, throw the woman, speak like so alpha. Everything is so fucked up, and you know that your mental health is going to get affected if you keep on watching those kind of videos. And what about your children? What if you adopt this mindset of alpha man, alpha woman, hookup culture? What if your children saw you abuse your future wife, abuse your future girlfriend? What would they think about you? How would they emulate your action? When they wanted to find a partner, a relationship, of course they're gonna yearn for those familiar love, which is abusing. Are you so cruel to watch your future daughter get beaten up by her boyfriend in the future just because the present you just wanted the hookup culture, abuse woman, and being the alpha man? But first, let me tell my story. The story of how I met her. I met her during June 2023, and at that moment we have volleyball tournament. And in that tournament, we have to stay for school for around 5 days. So we can't bring anything except for our bed, our equipment for volleyball, no phone, nothing. And then when I support the girls team, and I saw this cute little girl playing volleyball, working very hard, and instantly I got hooked up. Like I keep on asking my friend, who is she? And this idea keeps on my mind after the event is finished. So the event is finished. I was very sad since I lost. And I mentioned in my previous video, I'm gonna link the description up there. Maybe I forget about it, but I tried to find the video because I want to get to know more about her. So I follow her on her Instagram, and it took me 3 weeks to actually message her for the first time. And when I DM her for the first time, it was during school holiday. So actually, there's no chance for me to meet her in real life. And I'm not going to go into detail how I messaged her about that. Maybe I can do a separate video, how to approach girl, how to text her. In a later video, if you're interested in, you can comment down below. Tell me how you think about it. So basically, after 16 to 18 days, I met her, I confessed, and we both become officially a couple. So the whole idea that I've learned from being the first time in love, there's 3 important lessons that I want you to learn. Doesn't matter if you're single. Like really, this lesson that I'm gonna bring you right now can actually ingrain in your mind. So next time if you ever met a person, a woman is completely for you, who's into you, and you know is gonna build a wonderful family, a relationship, be sure to use the advice that I'm telling you right now. So lesson number 1, be a gentleman. You're gonna treat her as if she's your daughter. So imagine if your daughter now starting to cry, start to throwing a tantrum. What are you gonna do? As a masculine father, you're not just gonna slap her, you're gonna scold her. Instead, you're gonna pick her up, treat her like she's your only baby. You're just gonna praise her, shower her with love. Doesn't matter if she's doing wrong, you're gonna encourage her. If she's doing right, you're gonna praise her, you're gonna shower her with love. You're gonna encourage her to do the things she likes. You're gonna be very happy, you're gonna be caring, you're gonna be fatherly. This is the exact attitude that you're gonna treat your girlfriend. And stop talking about those kind of alpha male, alpha woman, because nowadays everyone is miserable. Like the relationship nowadays, everyone 50-50, like going to date, people are splitting the bills, people are now going to date watching their phone, which later on I'm going to mention is something I very, very hate. But treating her nicely, and don't be a sim. Yes, nowadays sim is very, very normal, but being a sim only occurs if there's only one-sided love. If you are both genuinely in love, it's very weird for you to not show any affection to them. If you're both genuinely in love, it's okay for you to show affection, telling her you love her, how much you appreciate her. Every single day, every single night, when I hang up my call with my girl, I'll keep on telling her that I love her, and I'm just gonna show her my appreciation. There's nothing wrong for you, and don't be shy about it. She's the one that you accept, and of course, it's normal for you to show her your love. And there's few different kind of love that you can show. Physically, you're showing her gift, giving her praises, just telling her how much you appreciate her, give her your action, give her your mind, give her your heart. And nowadays, being chivalry is dead. Like, people won't open the door for their girl, people won't princess carry them, people won't do this kind of thing like giving her flower. And this kind of thing is causes the relationship to be dead, like dead fish. And you don't want to be the average person. Like 99% of you who watch this video, like in the self-improvement space, you want to improve yourself. Doesn't matter relationship, making business, making money, your physique. You wanted to be better than average person. And the most important factor in your whole self-improvement pillar is your relationship. How your relationship with your parents, how your relationship with your family, your lover. And this is gonna dictate your future outcome on how you're gonna approach work and your mindset. Imagine this, if you are in a very bad relationship with your parents, with your lovers, your work progress, your heart, your mindset in there. Let's be real, all the women that are around you, most of them are very feminine. Not like those like Miami thought that you watch on Instagram, because Instagram only promotes like promiscuous women and those viral clips. Being true in love ain't viral. So you're not gonna watch that on Instagram. Instead, what you're gonna watch is those men and women keep on arguing each other who's right, who's wrong. But in reality, that's not how relationship works. If you look around, you go around your neighborhood, everyone is kind, everyone is caring. No one's gonna go up to you and be a Karen. No one's going to go up to you and telling you that you're racist, you're sexist. There's no such thing in real life unless you're in Miami, like in New York, like this kind of first world country, first world city. So second lesson that I learned from being first time in love is that when you're spending time with her, doesn't matter you're calling or when you're going on a date with her, make sure that you don't do anything else other than spending time interacting with her. I cannot stress this enough. It's very bad for you to when you're going on a date with her, you're eating lunch or you're hanging out, you experience fun thing and you're on the phone scrolling through social media. Like what the hell, bro? Like there's so many times I watch so many couples going through out restaurant, in and out restaurant, and the man just being so docile, the man just going through phone, let their girl doing their choices, choose the food they want, and not leading the way. How many times you want to slap them and tell the man just to wake up? Put down all the things you do. When you're texting her, when you're dating her, put down all your phone, stare at her, giving her eye contact. Just like how I'm talking to you right now, my eyes staring at the camera, I'm staring at you, I'm staring at your soul. Okay, this is scary, but it's perfectly normal to not know what to talk about every single day. Supposedly, it's very weird for you to keep on talking 24/7 and you guys keep on yapping to each other about a conversation that's not important to you whatsoever. It's not good for you to keep on gossiping about others people thing. What you should do in the conversation is to talk about you and about yourself. Talk about your goals, talk about your aspiration. Ask her what's her dream, what's the fun thing that she recently just experienced, what's the fun trip that she goes. Ask more about her, know more about her. And put out of your phone when you're talking to her. Spend time, be more present. That's why meditation works. Because when you're doing meditation, you're focusing on the breath. You don't think about those kind of useless thoughts that you have in mind. And just try this for yourself. When you're talking to a person, like for example, if you're a mother, try this out. When you're talking to a mother, scroll on your phone and see her face gradually going to become less vibrant. She's gonna be less happy and the mood will suddenly change. She will ignore you and go do her thing and she'll feel very sad. Exactly the same thing will happen to your girl if you're gonna keep this kind of attitude forever. Try this out and you know how bad you'll feel. Every time I keep on thinking about my business, every time I keep in thinking about my work, my mathematics homework, and when she's talking about something that she loved, and suddenly she answered me, "Hey dear, did you listen what I say? Did you really listen carefully?" And suddenly I feel scared and I feel like insecure about it. So ask yourself genuinely, what can you do to improve your relationship the most? By you being very present with her, by you looking at her kindly, by you looking at her very warm and staring into her eyes. Feel the love, feel the warmth. So the last lesson that I want to give to you, damn, this bird, I think, bro, every time this bird, I thought he's masturbating, bro, like he's like having an orgasm. All right, but either way, the last lesson I want to give to you, I know most of you won't handle it well, and some of you might like won't take this advice very seriously. But the last lesson, which is I want you to focus on yourself more than your current relationship. If you're first time in a relationship or you already break up with a girl, most probably you start to don't love each other and your way of loving start to contradict each other. So let me give you an example. Right, there's a bunch of okay, hold on a second. This bird is really killing my video right now. Right, wait a sec. Okay, I'm back, boys. So where did I left? Essentially, you're just gonna focus on yourself more. As much as you love her, as much as she wants you to focus on her more, there's a quote that goes like this: Man cares about the woman past, and the woman cares about the man's future. That's why we men care about the body counts of women, and women care about the financial future, the financial situation of men. So it's okay for you to tell her your goals, your aspiration, your drive, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and see how she will react. If she really is the one, if she really is the mother of your children, the one that you view like is the complete perfect woman for you, then she should support you emotionally. Although she can't do it physically, but she's gonna follow you, she's gonna be by your side through highs and lows. Focus on yourself more. Once you start gaining the momentum and you see your success skyrockets, see how your attitude, your confidence, how you hold eye contact with people, how your whole positive vibe, your vibrant life, and you will see how your woman will be so into you. And this is where relationship really sparks. We're going to go for the polarity part instead of androgynous in the middle gray zone. The more polarity you are, the more fun, the more exciting, the more spicier the relationship will be, comparing to now the relationship all very boring or 50-50 AA system, which I very, very hate. And just try to focus on yourself, work on yourself, working on your relationship. And always remember the bonus tip I'm going to give you right now, or there's a wonderful tip right now. A good relationship is due to you creating it, is you planning it meticulously, not you live by chances. You see those people having this kind of great physique, this kind of great relationship, this kind of great financial future, great financial plan. It doesn't because it happens by luck. It's because they plan it out. They execute it with the plan. There's no people really get lucky by suddenly having good relationship, having great physique, having great financial plan. All comes from well prepared. All comes from well planning. So you as well. If you want to create a wonderful relationship with a girl, with a family, you have to plan it out. Set a morning routine, set a routine that you and her gonna do every single day. Maybe send an appreciation post towards each other, send some love emoji, send some gif telling her that you love her, appreciate her more, tell her, write her letter, send her some gift, show her physically, hug her, kiss her. Whatever you do, you are creating a chance, you are creating a luck for yourself that the relationship will be go well. So do the hard work, especially when you feel like it. Mwah!